Oh, it's catch rig. We got two masts. We're gonna drop the main mast first.
Yeah.
To get it out of the way.
Seems to be some issue at the base of the mast. Not sure what's going on yet. Oh.
Wait.
We're an Australian family that set off on an adventure of a lifetime. We hope these little videos make you smile and inspire you to chase your dreams. Subscribe to join us and our travels as we share our life on the sea. Alright, it's the morning of us taking down our two masts.
It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. We've got like 15 knots of breeze, so it is hot. That's keeping us a little bit cooler. We've pretty much got our both rigs ready to go. We're just trying to sort out what crane we're going to use and how we're going to go about this. There's a couple of options at the moment and we'll work it out. We've either got a smaller crane in the yard here, but there also may be an option to bring in a bigger crane. So if it's possible, I'm probably liking the idea of the bigger crane. It's Salvador's yard here, so we'll see what we can discuss and come up with. But all in all, like I said the other day, everything's all oiled up, loosened, ready to go. We've got our rigger here. Yeah, it should be a good day. We're going to get both of these masts down on the ground, measured up, ready for Hammer to receive our measurements and get on to the next step and inspect everything first. That's the only one I was worried about. See here, just a different setup, but like you say, when we release, we can just pop the pin. I've just got permission to bring our crane into the yard. They do have a crane in the yard here, but we're opting for a bigger one. Our rigger feels more comfortable with a bigger crane. They do lift the mast off with the smaller one, but we're opted for the bigger one. We're just doing final little stages of preparation here, and then the crane is on standby. So as soon as we feel we're 100% ready, obviously a crane is charged by the hour, so we want to be pretty efficient with dropping the rig down. Yeah, so like I said, we've had a couple of catamarans in front of us. Salvador's just moving those out of the road. The travel lift's in the way, so they'll get that out of the road so we can bring in the big boy and yeah, go from there. If you do remember in previous episodes when we were coming up the Sea of Cortez, there was Lindsay, Rio, Coco and Memo. So we're going to introduce you to our rigger in a second. There he is there, doing all the prep work.
Hola. So
just at the moment, Memo's been going around all morning, putting marks on all the stays and that, so when we do remove the rig, it's ease of getting a pin-to-pin measurement on all the rigging, so we can send all that off very accurately to Hammer in Australia, so they can get the shipment on the way. Pretty much the rest of it we'll leave in Memo's hands for dropping the mast. We flew in the best of the best, and yeah, we're really grateful he was able to come up and help us out, because we are in Mexico and trades are limited and very hard to find. So to have the best rigger in the business, we are super grateful and excited, and here he is, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Memo, so how are we going to do this, mate? How do we drop this thing down?
Well, it's catch rig. We got two masts. We're gonna drop the main mast first.
Yeah.
To get it out of the way.
So what are we using to drop the mast?
We were able to get a proper crane, because in order to do a proper job, you need to get the boom higher enough that it's pretty straight. The straighter the better, and the hook gotta came a little bit more than enough that what the mast is gonna come down from the deck. Right. So the pull will be straight.
Yeah.
And we were able to locate a crane capable of doing that, and we were really happy about it. So we will do the procedure, which will start losing some shrouds, starting from the lower shrouds. Once we have it hook up. To hook it up, we do it in 2 points with a line holding it to it, so we can have more control.
Yeah.
And we'll have a line in the top of the mast to have control, and once the mast came out, we'll have a line in the bottom to have control.
Okay.
So that little old lady is not gonna get out of our hands by any means.
Nice.
Once we get the lowers out, we'll get the vertical 1, diagonal 2 out. We'll get the backstays out. We'll get the pins out of the forestay and staysail.
Yep.
We'll bring those to port.
Yep.
To counterbalance where the crane is gonna go. Okay. To have it a little more straight.
Yep.
Then we'll take the cap shrouds, and then we will proceed to bring the hook up to start getting it out. As it comes out, we will tie all the rigging to it, holding on only to the forestay to keep controlling a little bit.
Yep.
And once the forestay is around our chest high, we'll tie it. We'll start dealing with the spinnaker halyard, and we'll keep going, bringing the mast all the way out. We'll tie it, and yeah, we'll start swinging the boom and get it out of here. Once it's down, we'll have a cart with a big piece of plywood that will sit the bottom of it, and then it will slowly start going down. And as it's gonna want to come out, the wheels are gonna allow it to walk through it without anybody getting injured or kicking. And once that's right, gets to our level, we control the spreaders to lay it in the sawhorses that we're gonna have ready.
Okay.
It's just pitches and cream from here.
Same procedure for the mizen, and we should be happy days, and then that'll be stage 2, measuring up.
First things first, the boys get the booms out of the way to free up the sawhorses.
So there seems to be a little problem here.
Boat life and problems, they kind of seem to go hand in hand. I'm not going to lie, this refit and being out of the water has been a really big challenge for all of us, especially me, and I noticed the last few months a decline in my mental health. And just feeling joy in my days was a lot harder to find than usual when we're on the ocean and having fun and traveling and going new places. That to me is when I'm the ultimate happiness. So this refit and being out of the water has been a really, really big challenge. I just had a really hard time not feeling myself and not being able to talk to anyone. I didn't really want to burden anyone with how I was feeling, and I know that I'm not alone and there are other people out there, which brings me to the sponsor of this video, which is BetterHelp. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist that is trained to help you and give unbiased advice. Before BetterHelp, I'd actually never talked to a therapist before, and I just found it super helpful, and especially in the comfort of your own home or boat, I felt a little bit lighter, and being able to talk about my problems with somebody was really helpful for me. You go online, you answer a few questions, and they match you with a therapist, usually within 48 hours. You can change your therapist at any time, so you find somebody that you connect with. So if you decide that this is for you, you can visit betterhelp.com/sailing Catalpa, or you can choose Sailing Catalpa during the sign up and enjoy a special discount for your first month. Let's get back to the video and see how we resolved the problem we were having.
Yeah, we've just had the security guard block the crane from coming in and saying no permission. So we have to see what this glitch is. Maybe something's got to be signed or paperwork, well, I'm not sure. We're very close, but no cigar. You all good?
No, the guard was like, oh no, the crane can't come in until Salvador is here. And I was like, what? We already asked for permission and everything. Like, yeah, he's coming. But he parked the car in front of the crane.
Yeah.
You saw that?
Salvador's ringing, yes. Honey.
Hi.
Hey, Lee.
Hey Salvador, we've just got the crane here. Are we right to bring him in and set him up, or did you need to be here? The guy at the gate was saying you wanted to be here.
Yeah, he's welcome to come in. I think the guard guy just doesn't know that the crane was coming.
Oh, okay.
After the first little hiccup of the day, the crane drove in and got ready to proceed with the removal of the mast. And once he was in position and ready, it was all go. Memo went up the mast to tie the first connection onto the main mast. Once he got up there, he realised the line was caught around the spreader, so we had to come down, free the line and head back up.
So the only thing holding the mast onto the boat or connecting the boat is the back stays. So they're just undoing the stays now. And then it'll be all go. It's all ready. It's all attached. This is hard work. This one's a bit stuck and it's so hot. Lucky there's a bit of a breeze actually today, otherwise it would be really, really hot. All right, I think they've got some movement. This one's been a bit of a stubborn old bastard. Got it. That one's it. All right, there's 3 to go. I think this is the last one. Last day connecting to the boat, and then the mast is free to come down. So what they're doing is they're just loosening the stay so that they can get the pins out. These have all been soaked in penetrating oil for days as well, and loosened. We're not sure how old this rigging is. It could be really old. They are doing a great job. It's very hot. There's a lot of sweat coming off of them. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. Captain is definitely nervous right now. We're all a little bit nervous, actually. Except Memo. Memo's all over it. All right, here we go. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. It comes out all the people's names that have helped us get out of San Diego. Something stuck.
I'm gonna make it hold it there so we can take those good.
So you've really got to check that everything's detached. Otherwise it's not going to come out, but the boys have done a great job. Memo's doing an absolutely incredible job. We wouldn't be able to do this without him. He really knows what he's doing. Alright, it's all wrapped up. All the connections are all around the mast now, so we'll be able to lift it out. So this is why we needed the bigger crane, is because our mast is instepped, so it goes all the way down into our boat, not just a connection on the deck. So it had to be quite a big crane to get it up, to lift it high enough. All right, here we go.
This next part was intense. It's a massive mast to be hanging in the air. This was handled perfectly with great communication between Memo and the crane driver. Memo instructed the crew and we all helped when we could, and tried to stay out of the way when we weren't needed. It wouldn't take much for this to be catastrophic, and we are so grateful it went smoothly. Getting this mast on the sawhorses was a big relief, felt by everyone.
All right, the main mast is down. No drama. There it is. It's huge. We got to move it somewhere that's out of the way in the yard. But how you feeling, honey? That went pretty smooth.
Yeah, hold on.
He can't talk. It's a little bit hot, out of breath, probably overwhelmed, stressed. All the feelings are happening. But Memo did a brilliant job. This guy driving the crane did an absolute cracker of a job. We are super stoked. And look how weird our boat looks without a mast. Still got our mizen, but the main mast is down. 1 out of 2. Next one, the mizen.
We could not completely relax just yet. Our second mast, the mizen, had to come down too. So here we go again.
Seems to be some issue at the base of the mast. Not sure what's going on yet. Oh.
Wait.
Alright, we just got to put the lowers back on.
Hold on, this thing is hanging on only there, only that.
Yeah. Oh, the line between the two snaps.
The line. Let's get the big line that we have down there too.
Alright, so what happened was the line snapped and so Mema's got to go back up the mast. Yeah, we're so lucky we have been kitted out from Precision with all new lines. We're super grateful, but we didn't put them on because we were going to put them on after our new rig was on. Alright, Memo's going back up. Yep, so what happened was a line snap, so Memo's just tying on another one. Easy done. It's coming down. Super nerve-wracking, like watching the crane lift the mast up was like, it's nerve-wracking. It's a little stressful. So many, like the boats are right next to us. I missed that, but Lee just pulled the mast, like the mast was stuck into the deck, just wiggled it off. Anyway, it's released. It's good. All right, both the masts are down. That was a big job. There you have it. That's how you get 2 masts off a sailboat. Easy peasy, Bella. Absolutely could not have done that without Momo. Thanks, Momo. So now we're going to move them where they're going to stay, which is the mizen is going to go down beside Catalpa, and then
carry the mizen.
Yeah, and then the big one is going to go down along the front of the boats. So we'll see how they go about it, but that's what's happening now. They're going to move the mast, but we're stoked. That all came off without too much stress. Bella wasn't stressed at all. How's he feeling?
A little bit stuffed, a little bit overwhelmed. How are we going on time?
Yeah, it'll be 2 hours. Anyway, we're super grateful. It'll all work out. It always does. All right, now we're gonna move it so it's in a better position. You might want to move the sawhorse. I'll help you.
Monster.
All right, so the boys have taken off the mizen spreaders, so the arms that were on there, so we can easily move it to between our boat and this boat, and then it'll be out of the way These are the spreaders. These are our old spreader lights. We actually have some Lumitech lights to go on there. We're super excited about that. Thanks, Lumitech. We can't wait to show you the install. Good job, Memo. We couldn't have done it without you.
It was a little stressful.
It was just a tad stressful.
Yeah.
How are you? I thought you were going to pass out.
Oh, I was. Memo, he's actually heavier than you think when you're lifting him up. I just haven't been working the winches for the last year because we've been on the hard stand and I'm really out of whack for that.
I don't
I
think,
need
I
to
don't
go
think
up
you...
3 times, 4 times. Come on, just keep bringing me
I'm
up.
like, he's going quickly and I'm like,
I'm a light fella.
and we had 2 winches going.
Yeah, you know what we have to do when we lift you up the mast?
What are you saying?
Nothing.
I tell you what, I haven't had a beer for like 6 months.
It's been 6 months? Not
More.
even 1? Or are you telling the truth?
Yeah.
Both of them are having a break from alcohol, but today may have pushed them over the edge. It's so hot. But our mast, the crane driver thinks it weighed maybe 2 ton, right?
Maybe 2 tons.
2 ton.
It's 1.5.
That's a big mast. That's a lot of weight.
It has a really thick caliber.
Yeah.
I was worrying a little bit about a crack in the spreader sockets, but Lee just thinks it's in the paint, and I think he's right because there's so much material in it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think we're gonna dig into it.
No one's going to be able to hurt it.
Oh, we did it. We did it without breaking anything.
Yeah, it was amazing. So the spreaders are coming off the mast now? The main mast, or not? You're leaving them on?
Not right away, but they are coming today for sure. We're taking the whole thing apart so we can have a plan and inspect everything.
All right, it's coming to the technical part of this rigging removal.
We have put a couple of screws in a timber so we can stretch out the lines, try and be as accurate as possible getting these measurements.
We'll get our measurements to Hammer in Australia and they can create all this rigging for us, which is unbelievable. We are so stoked.
Thanks for watching. Join us next time to measure up our rigging and remove our chain plates as we continue to get Catalpa ready for new standing rigging. Bye.